Blueface opened the door of disrespect and humiliation, so everybody else think they can do that shit to me, bro. On God, bro. They seen how, what's the name? That bitch, like, blew up off of trolling my baby and me and dropping a diss, and then I have to drop a diss back with my boo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like...
With Chrisean's determination to face her baby's health problems and the allegations that he has fetal alcohol syndrome, you women should feel terrible about this tea. Chrisean Jr is asserting that Blueface not only tried to force her to get an abortion, but also drugged her to do so. If you are not paying close attention, please sit down so I can explain this tea to you. Blueface's current imprisonment has prompted Chrisean to divulge hitherto unheard information about the months leading up to her child's birth. The fact that this baby has been controversial from the beginning puts everything in perspective. Following the announcement of Chrisean's pregnancy, Blueface tweeted, "To answer y'all's questions, yes, Rock and I are officially done," confirming that he was not the child's father. In addition to telling me she was expecting someone else's child, not mine, I tested it, and it wasn't giving. Chrisean reportedly refused Blueface's request to have the child aborted a few weeks later, claiming that she was keeping the child because she had already had 3 for him.
When you told me get rid of the babies, and then have a baby with a bitch you're not even with, that's what really hurt.
On social media, Chrisean was harassed by Blueface when she decided to keep the child. Until I saw a DNA test he shared on social media, Roe has had encounters with 10 different men in the last year, mine included. It is not a faceless baby. He posted online screenshots of their sensitive information to further expose the truth. I refuse to conceal the fact that I will always be a cheater. You don't want to be cooped up at home with a baby, and they're the next big thing. Although my baby mom hates it now and regrets it every day, she genuinely wants to save you. The getting me rid of it will allow you to be who you are, an infant. Having to live with someone like me is the last thing you want. Being Blueface, Will didn't just drag her because he wanted Chrisean to have the baby thrown out of the window. He told them all that Chrisean would not be paying child support if he had the child. Whoever, he remarked. The judge is hearing my case on child support. Despite my protests that I didn't want the baby, this woman insisted on having it. Making the necessary corrections to the pricing would be wise on your part. The fact that I pay taxes makes her try to scam me. I'm a judge of both of my children. Since I look after my kids myself, I have never requested child assistance. But by playing victim, this woman is playing tricks on you. Judge, she's impressed me. This can be stopped by her. They split up, and Chrisean had a kid and relocated to Baltimore, where Blueface was born. She shared a live video of her cuddling the baby on Instagram months later, but everyone could see that something was wrong.
Every dude that's playing me right now, every anybody, bro. In LA, all these weird-ass deals, all these weird-ass people walking into my life, keep saying, "Oh, I can change your life," or owing me money. Cool, you're gonna have to answer.
Following a short recuperation period, Chrisean and Blueface were spotted together, and additional concerns were stoked when Blueface posted a video of the two of them together. When Blueface entered to give the baby a kiss, viewers in the video realized something wasn't quite right. The baby, though, wasn't. His motions were constantly observed, which only confirmed the suspicion that he might have a vision issue or that he needs emergency care. This video shows Chrisean with her 20-month-old child. With his head up, the infant was still unable to sit, move, or speak.
Notes in my phone. Who got my phone?
You have what? Notes. What kind of notes do you have?
The word.
And why's your tooth in?
Oh, it's a special day.
Oh, it's a special day.
Supporters were now certain that Sharon's son had fetal alcohol syndrome due to the facial resemblance on both sides. Do you recall Chrisean being reckless throughout her pregnancy? It was terrible. She was publicly reprimanded on Twitter by Blueface for smoking during childbirth, and her sister Takashi also revealed that she had alcohol and tobacco use during her pregnancy.
You don't have to apologize.
I apologize to
you. Don't have to apologize
I'm
for me
doing
to
too much.
forgive
You're drunk. You're drunk. I said, I'm sorry, Chrisean. I'm sorry. I said it in your face.
That's just the word of God. You should just have to have forgiveness in your heart.
That was a weak forgiving. That was a weak apology. I shouldn't even have to apologize to you because we all was drinking. Even you, with the baby and stuff.
Why are you lying? Now you go.
You did pull up to your show drinking.
There you go.
Gave me the bottle.
There you go.
Okay. You gave me the Hennessy bottle.
There you go. There you go. You
so I'm just not about to act like
you putting you put a narrative out there.
What narrative?
You trying to say I drunk? I never drank the bottle because I never was.
Who was drinking?
I never drank the bottle. You know I didn't drink the bottle.
So
Really been flued out in real life though. Ladies, one more time.
Get yourself together.
Where the bottle at?
Oh my gosh.
Drink it.
She asked for another bottle.
So you can't have liquor?
Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
No, you should do it because it's cold.
She has, however, changed drastically. I'm not claiming that she has fully altered her ways, but she has changed her strategies, so please know that. Chrisean is still a live wire who could at any moment blow up, as we all know. She's left. Throwing hands in the streets while in religious festivities. In an interview a few days ago with the Dancer Project, she also talked about her relationship with Blueface and the health of her unborn kid. When asked a question about her child, Chrisean,
how is Junior doing?
He's great. He's growing.
Amen.
I've been keeping him off the internet on purpose, so just giving him his privacy for him. I mean, I'll show him, but I don't know. I just like to prove everybody wrong.
Yeah.
Because I believe in Jesus, and I believe, I don't know, there's nothing wrong with my son, so.
How do you handle the media scrutiny? You know, when you were posting your child, everybody wants to come at you about your parenting style. And how did you handle that or shut that out?
I went live. I talked my I popped my shit and I was crying and stuff, but that's just me being vulnerable and transparent.
Yeah.
After that, Chrisean talks about how Blueface was kicked out of their home by her father.
I'm talking about when Blueface got his dad to kick my stuff out.
Oh, yeah, yes, I did. I was going to ask you about that. What was that like for you? How did that feel?
I think it's weird. That's what I'm saying. He didn't just, and it just, okay. Let me start by saying this first. I've been moved out. I've been was somewhere else. But it's all that stuff wasn't just my stuff, it was my son's stuff. I wanted to keep it at his dad's house because it's too much stuff to keep traveling, all his toys, his cribs. I have to get new stuff for my, so to pack it all up, to just weird. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Them to see what they
Real.
got.
So then he start messaging her on the app just so she can screenshot the lie he told her to make me look like a weirdo. I don't like.
Chrisean continued talking. How did she get the tea spilled? Now, let me be honest with you. Carissa Safford, the mother of Blueface, has been criticizing her child's health online. With Chrisean Hahn, take a close look at what she stated.
About the real shit.
Let's talk about it, though. What did his grandma do?
She just calling him retarded online, saying things, weird things, insinuating things just to make me look like whatever.
Oh, you talking about Blueface, mom?
Yes.
Yeah. She's been saying a hell of a lot. A hell of a lot. But it seems like...
What? Like a gimmick for them? For clout?
For her?
No, demonic and sick that is.
Yeah.
Interview 08270856. Despite Chrisean's insistence during the interview, those close to her say her son is doing fine. The source said that ever since Chrisean was told by leading medical professionals that her son is getting the best care available and that his condition is curable, she has been downplaying the baby's health. In the hopes that he would get better when he returns, she has been preventing him from using the internet during his treatment sessions. And the source of their son's health problems is much more sinister than Chris Haynes' negligence throughout her pregnancy. The Insider. Claims. The insider claimed that things took a sharp turn when Blueface allegedly tried to pressure Chrisean into having an abortion. She refused his offer to give her powerful medications so he could attempt to terminate the pregnancy himself. Chrisean consumed so much that he spent several days in the hospital, the insider claims. Reported to have given her these people are crazy. It is heartbreaking, too. It's also fair to say that she isn't totally innocent, though. Despite everything, her closest friends and family have long pushed her to break up with that unhealthy relationship. When the first news of Chrisean Rock's pregnancy surfaced, most people could see the warning flags because it was clear that she wasn't really ready to become a mother. However, she was capable of doing it, with the hope that the child would secure her position in Blueface's life. Their child is unfortunately now carrying the burden of all that worry and poor decisions. Regardless, this is what fans said. Oddly enough, what is preventing this girl from talking about her son? The pride a mother has for her kid is beyond words. After consuming Hennessy during her pregnancy, she drowned her dog in the pool. There will be at least 5 tears in her eyes during this interview. This is how her fans are attracted to her. Having sympathy following her admission that she cries on cue for her fans, Blue ceased crying for a year. She talks about her son's inspiration all the time, but she never mentions Blue. The moment has come for her and Junior to separate. Do you think Chrisean Sheen is an abortion? Kindly share your opinions with me in the comments area. Watch the following video after that.